Hello and welcome. This is gonna be an interesting one, isn't it? Well, okay. I'm actually honestly surprised how fast I was able to get to this. I'm watching this 2 hours after it's been uploaded, and I was honestly like surprised. I just got through doing my reaction to episode 2 of part 5 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and then I was just about to look up some stuff, and I'm like, okay, now it's time to do some internet browsing. Hey, this is here. So this is gonna be Mystery Skulls animated. Hellbent. For those of you who don't know and weren't on my channel for as long as I believe you have, I did a hour-long reaction. It was actually, as long as the video, but I talked for over an hour talking about random things and then jokingly going into over hyperbolic theory territory. And it was one of my favorite reactions. I think it's actually still on this channel if you find it from my old channel. And then I watched the second one, and it was just as good, and we're going to continue on with the story here. I'm honestly surprised. I see, that's the one thing about these long-term animated projects, because you just kind of forget about them for a while. You enjoyed your experience, and you just kind of get it out of your head, and then boom, when it pops in you're like, oh yes, immediately, and that's exactly how I did it here. So as a recap from all things I remember, the only name I remember from this entire series, I know they all have names, but the only one I remember this is the Skull guy, and his name is Lewis. Now, from what the story seems to be holding, there's a lot of things that goes on. The dog being like a kitsune kind of thing, being a protector and stuff like this. Things are going around, stories being told. Little zombie flower doodad person thing made flowers that could track the others, and Lewis has used the pedals from the girl to be able to follow him, and his now new tricked out Ghost Rider like styled truck that he now has. So I love Mystery Skulls, actually. It was thanks to Mystery Skulls animated the first one that I actually got into the Mystery Skulls, can I call them band? Singers and stuff. And they sound really good. So it has been a while since I actually heard their content, so this is going to be interesting, and I know this very thing is going to get copyrighted to hell, so hopefully I can actually, upload it. So, we'll see what's going on, and let's enjoy ourselves with head-bobbing pleasure. Man, thinking about it, that did not sound as good as you might have thought it was, universe. You need to really, 3, 2, 1 now. Whew. Yeah, long time no see, man. Oh, are you nervous? Or afraid? That moment when you don't know if you can pet your dog. Yeah, here we go. The art style slash, the coloring of this is just always so mesmerizing to me. It's incredible. I can never be this good. Well, not with this attitude, but you know what I mean. Here it comes. Okay, that's just cheating. They can't even run. Oh, he's still moving. Okay. I thought he, like, shorted out the battery or something. Okay, he is doing something along those lines. Alright, let's... Okay, back to cheating. Oh, this is actually pretty terrifying. Never has something with hearts on it look so terrifying. Oh, I did hear this before. Oh, yes, I did hear this before. I was actually expecting this one to be used. Okay, Hellbent. I did see this before. Oh, heard the song before. I'm actually happy. I knew this would be good chase music. Oh, yes. Oh, They all have great head bobbing like music. It's all look, if you have never heard any Mystery Skulls like music, please do. They're really, really good. Oh! Well, we see where your Vandellas lie. And we see where yours are. Probably a raccoon. I'm gonna do what any other American would do in this situation. Get my gun! Okay. Long-term enemies, I see. I don't know if reincarnation is a thing, but it's definitely up there. Jesus! Yeah. If only you knew the truth. Oh man, that's actually really terrifying. Revenge is never the answer, man. Revenge is never the answer. Lewis. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? You cannot be serious. You cannot end it there. You cannot just end it there. You can't do that to me. Ah, damn it. You've got to be kidding me. What, nothing else? Nothing else? No, no Marvel? Not gonna Marvel me? No, you're just... Oh, man. Okay. Jesus Christ. Another one of these... why does it keep happening? Okay. Okay, after regaining a little bit of my bearings and really looking this over a little bit, I can just talk about this naturally. Now, Arthur, Lewis, Vivi, and Mystery. This story is really starting to ramp up. I understand pretty much everything that's going on, like you know, who's who, what's this and that. But the only thing I'm actually kind of confused about is Shiromori. Shiromori is the only thing that's kind of like I don't know. The only thing I can think about Shiromori is that she was the tree that that Mystery, or you know, Mystery's true form or his reincarnated form or whatever form he was the tree. And I'm not entirely sure what the relationship aspect is between Shiromori and Mystery, because if she was the tree, it seemed like Mystery's, you know, Kitsune form was actually the guardian or whatnot, but she apparently wants to kill him. So that's the only thing I'm kind of confused about. But as for Vivi, I can see whether or not Vivi is supposed to be the reincarnated version of the blue-haired chick, or is yet again like a disguise, but just doesn't know that she's actually that character. Either or, I can see it coming up later, because she did use some type of like protective magic or a seal that was placed upon the bat that she was using. So she definitely has some latent potential since it activated when she was using the bat. Now that's what's up with Vivi, Mystery, and Shiromori. As for not Lance. Lance is the dad. as for Arthur and Lewis, I really like the dynamic between this, and when I say I really like it, I find it very tragic. The reason why Lewis is so angry is because he believes that a person that he once called his friend was so jealous of him being with Vivi is that he would go as far as to kill him. And that weighed on his heart and mind for so long, and he became this vengeful spirit because of this. And having him go through this, and also loving the animation for always the ghost things, the deadbeats, having them be a representation of his emotions is very prominent, and I never really got to mention that in any of my other reactions. You can clearly see that one of the deadbeats is upset, and that is wonderful to me, because it's like it's another reason why I like this series. It's telling a story without having to have a shred of dialogue, and the only other dialogue you would quote unquote technically hear is the song itself, because they do in certain occasions match certain dialogue with what's going on with the characters. Most notably being the first one where Lewis was pointing at Arthur and saying, "It's you I hate the most," and like. That's another reason why I really like this. But having the deadbeats showcase the emotional state of Lewis is also very tragic. Because as much as he hates Arthur, as much as he hates him, he still wants to somewhat forgive him. He wants to stop being hateful. He wants to believe that he actually wasn't the one who did it. And it sucks because he doesn't know the truth with the whole hand deal. So that's just... Oh man, that's just something I can really believe. Now, when it comes down to the ending and how representative of how much I hate the fact that I'm gonna have to wait another 2 years or so to get the next part of the story, is because they really left this one very open ended. Like, oh my god, what exactly the frick happened? Like, what happened? You have so many, like, cliffhangers in one scene. You have Lewis dropping Arthur. So is Arthur gonna die? Did Lewis get his revenge and now he regrets it because at the end he clearly looks like he's like, oh my god. It's almost, I don't know whether or not he's being like, oh my god, I can't believe what I just did. Or, oh my god, he didn't know that was me this whole time. Because as soon as he showed his face, Arthur's like, oh my god, Lewis. And then he drops him, and then it's like, oh my god, he never knew that was me? Like, seriously? and that's another thing. That would have been something. Or you know, it's exactly what I think, or exactly another reason that he just instant regret after clicking this video type of thing. And the gunshot at the end. So Lance definitely shot someone. I have an optimistic view and a pessimistic view and a neutralist view. The optimistic view is that he shot the Shiramori, and it did nothing because Shiramori has already showcased that she can pretty much walk away from anything at this point. She got her head punched off, got ran over. It doesn't matter. She's gonna come back regardless. Or the pessimistic side, if you want to make things darker than dark, Lance, in heat of confusion when running out and so many things are going on, he shoots Vivi. And then when Lewis comes out after killing Arthur, he comes out trying to go back to the person that he really was vengeful for because of Vivi. And he finds out that, you know, Vivi's got shot. But I don't see that happening because after that initial shock, I really don't know where the story could go afterwards. So... and I'm a story writer. The only thing that would really F with people would be Vivi gets shot and she's about to die. But there's so much mystery still hidden inside Vivi. Like, we just now found out that there was a blue-haired chick, and that blue-haired chick is probably Vivi in some regard, whether it be reincarnation or otherwise. And Mystery, you know, is doing this sort of thing. It's like a guardian for anything. And we also need to know, it was clear that the blue-haired chick and Mystery... or at least, you know, a version of Mystery, or him himself, whether or not he's like immortal or something like that, we don't know. At least I don't. Other people know this extra lore and stuff that I'm just giving up my grievances of what I know from these past 3 videos. They used to be enemies, or at least some way, because they were fighting in the beginning, and now, you know, Mystery is somewhat protecting the blue-haired chick, whether we need to know the full story or whatnot. I'm not entirely sure if Mystery had something to do with the birth of Shiramori, because in one of the in one of the painting flashes when they're walking toward each other, one another. You see that a blood is being dripped on a flower. That blood is being dripped on a flower. And from the source, it was like a paw. So that's the only thing I can come up with. So we'll see what happens when the fourth video comes out, and we'll see. And basically everything will go down. So yeah, I wanted to get this down because when I was talking about it before, I was just going all over the place, trying to do this, trying to do that, talking about this, talking about unnecessary stuff, trying to do a video breakdown when you guys already know. So I hope this was more articulate. Hopefully I got my stances across. If there's anything that I should know, like I should know by watching these 3 videos, feel free to put it down in the comment section. If you have your own speculation, keep it, make it a separate comment from the things I should know. Because if it's your own headcanon on what you think's going on, I would like to read it like as in its headcanon, and not that this is exactly what should be going on and you should know this because I think it's right type of deal. I do appreciate headcanon stuff. I just don't appreciate it when you're trying to mix it in and clump it with the logic that we already know now. Okay, keep things to facts. So this is Doing with the Universe. I'll see you next time. Bye.